Hello babies, it is another morning. I don't actually know how my haircut turned out, so we're gonna take it down to see. It wasn't a breakdown cut. I mean, that's debatable, but I cut my own hair and I don't know how it looks because I had it up and my sister braided it for the weekend for work, and then I had it in braids and then I had it in a bun, and I haven't really taken it down like the whole weekend, so I don't know what it looks like. Oh, actually, Abby, hairline is jacked. What else is new? Last time was janked because I also want to appreciate this because Becca actually took the time to paint by number. It was a very tiny paint by number.
And I doubted that she'd finish it.
Oliver, my scroll. I've always wanted to do that, so that felt very fulfilling. That's not as cool when you don't have a big table. Good boy. So I have my cross country. I am planning my cross country, but he had me plan to grant CGCD. So he gave me my cross country and I'm planning it. And I don't know if the DPE, I don't know if the examiner realized that it's right on the edge. I'm pretty sure he did though, and I'm pretty sure he did it on purpose. So I would have to use 2 sectionals, but basically this sectional, the second one, Klamath Falls, I believe, is, I only need it for this. I only need it for this right here because that is where it ends, right here. So I'm a little bit, I'm a little aggravated. I'm a little agitated, but I would like to speak to my lawyer. I would like to speak to God. But at this point, that's kind of a problem because this is actually what I prayed for, to be in commercial training and all of that. So I guess I kind of brought it upon myself. I'm gonna get out, I'm gonna buy 2 sectionals and I'm gonna plot it on 2 sectionals, even though it's literally right on the corner. And I'm like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Mad Italian. It is kind of muggy, but then a lot of the smoke, you can see it's from the fires like over California and Oregon. Around this time last year, the air smelled like BBQ chicken, and it looks like it's fire season again. Not to like brag or anything, but this is falling off. It's super sad. It's super sad. I've actually considered, real talk, I've considered flying for fires in the future. I actually do want to. I think that would be amazing to use my skill for something like that. And I love nature and I love the forest and all of that. So save the forest, but this is already unattached and I tried to staple and it didn't work because it still keeps breaking. It's partly because I read them a lot, but it's also partly because I shove them in my backpack and then my work backpack back and forth a lot, and then that like weakens the covers. But it's hazy. It should be a blue sky today, but it's not. It's super hazy and a lot of it is smoke. It smells a little bit weird and the air quality has gone down. Y'all need to go with me on a lesson. I'm not late though for once. We've come a long way, not because I finally learned my lesson and I finally learned it in commercial training, but because I'm flying solo today, so I kind of just get to the airport whenever I feel like it. Actually, I don't really remember how to use this thing to make it steam. It's decaf. So the truth in the reality of flight training is that you are studying a lot. You're studying weather, a lot of weather. You have to kind of learn to be a people person. You learn human factors, trigonometry for landing. There's a lot that goes into flight training. You're not just learning to become a pilot. That's what I thought too. And then I got into flight training and I was like, oh, there is a lot going on here. There is a lot going on here all the time. I mean, you're coming into land and your instructor is talking about trigonometry. I've seen this as a joke, like in a meme, in a tweet, and your instructor starts talking about trigonometry and you kind of just look at him like, I'm just trying to like survive this. Like I just wanted to fly through the clouds and like vibe, honestly, And they start talking about trigonometry when you're getting ready to land and you're like, dude, like, did I sign up for this? Did I actually sign up for this? I guess I did. I don't know. You're studying trigonometry and math because there is a decent amount of math that goes into piloting. You don't need to be an amazing mathematician, but it does help to know like a basic of math. You do it for weight and balance calculations. Flight training is a lot. It's a lot. It's expensive. You have to learn a lot. And I think one of the hardest parts for me personally and for other people, I've gotten this comment before, is what do you study? How do you know what to study? There is so much out there and there's so much you have to learn, but what is the sequence? What is the order that you have to do it in? I'm not going to answer that because that is something that you should talk to your flight instructor about, but I recommend try to keep it simple. I recommend KISS, not kissing, If that's your thing, then go ahead, but recommend keep it simple, stupid. I just for workouts, I do this for meal plans. Life gets excessive at times, and if you can keep it simple, that will help. So when it comes to flight training, I try to keep it to the FAR Aim, the ASA prep book, and my YouTube playlist, which I will be sharing in the future potentially. Now, I don't know 100% how to even say how I study for each check ride and each portion of my flight training, because I feel like I do get better as time goes on. But one thing that I've definitely noticed is summer I have more motivation, because in summer she yawned right when I said that, but in summer the light gives me the light outside gives me more motivation. The days are longer and I love studying outside. So Alejandra and I have been going to parks a lot this whole entire summer, and we study, and then after we'll go swimming or we'll walk around or we'll hang out. But it's a good motivation to kind of get your butt out of the house and to do something and feel like you're having a summer, even if you're kind of not having a summer because you're studying a lot. It's like me with my wisdom teeth out in Manhattan Central Park studying, so it does work. Sometimes studying outside can be a little bit annoying with the wind, like here, but overall that is my preferred way, and that's how I get the most done. We're back. I'm all like, oh yeah, study with friends because it helps you study more, and I really do recommend bike riding or exercising or doing something to get your blood pumping and your neurons firing before your lessons, but not without eating breakfast. So I had like some dates, water, and then I just left. And it was a harder lesson, and he kind of put me through a couple landings at the end too, and I just feel like my half a neuron can't take it anymore, you know? Like, I know I said I had one, I'm down to half. I told Allie and my other best friends, I'm like, I'm down to half a neuron right now. But I do notice a significant difference when I work out before my lessons and before studying. I know some people aren't like that. Like, some people can go into studying and actually study for 4 hours straight, and that amazes me. I have to physically tire myself out before I can like just sit still. If I go hit the gym and then go to the library, I can get a longer session in. I'm typically more focused and I'm not as distracted on my phone or anything else like that.
Oh, you think that's a lot of bags?
We're here and we're ready to take the Cessna 172 Mike model 1976 fixed pitch prop by Macaulay plane out for a whip ride. I study me this whole thing. I mean, I guess a little bit. I basically live with the POH by my bedside. We're reviewing all the maneuvers today, and then I'm reviewing them all
again
tomorrow with my instructor. What is the wind doing? I just want to know. Like, it's like gusting. It's a crosswind. It's always a crosswind at this airport. Nobody's complimented my socks yet. I'm pretty disappointed about it. So I like the... No. Oh, we will fight today. I like this and this, but I don't like this. Bruh.
Hello?
That's why I never fly with my hair down. Okay, why does that make me look like the gladiator?
Yeah, you can keep it there. Because mine look like this. Janky.
Hold up. Me and half my brain cell are going to... I don't know what the wind is doing. I don't know what she's doing.
Where's Portland? Over there! This thing, the dog is burning my...
Ooh, there's a butterfly over the grapevines. She disappeared. Let me give you a tour of my dad's grapevines and my mom's roses.
Honestly super upset because they're watching Avatar.
We're propped on my sister's like Barbie thing on top of my dad's like thing, and then the trash can. But anyways, I'm butthurt. Hello? Pack this up. I left it out here last night because I'm stupid. I'm annoyed because I had footage and I wiped all of it, and then it's like $90 if I want to restore it, and I don't think I'm about to be doing that. So we're gonna refilm this video. I don't know if that's a duck or a bird, considering it came from the sky. I mean, it could actually be either, technically. I need like a big walnut table that's like engraved to really... You don't get the full drama. Come on.